It's your chance. It's your chance to choose the right people. If you do not choose people who choose you, they are going to choose foreigners. You are going to choose people who give tenders to foreigners.
Drop the attitude so that will help you. I'm talking to you. Drop your attitude and give us the papers. I'm talking to you and we are dropping the attitude. What is wrong with you?
Let me put it this way. With the meeting with the president, the best person to know what happened with the money, if there was money, where the exchange, who deposited, who was paid, and then the full amount wasn't given, and then it was later, is Pagelum Tarat.
It's your chance. It's your chance to choose the right people. If you do not choose people who choose you, they are going to choose foreigners. You are going to choose people who give tenders to foreigners. You are going to choose people who give school opportunities to foreigners. You are going to consistently choose people like Figel and Mbalula. Because Mbalula, when you are in a gathering like this, he's not listening to what we're saying about foreigners. He's waiting to hear what is Much and Much going to say that is wrong. When people are booing people, is that my fault? If someone says boo, did I send you guys to say you don't? Did I send you to say anything? Now, if you are unhappy with the premier or the mayor or anyone, I don't live in Limpopo, do I? So if they boo the person must take the boo and go home and think about it. Why are people booing me? Mbalula should be more worried about why are his people being booed, not asking me why are people being booed, as if we pay people to boo people. No. And next week he's going to do another press conference talking about Much and Much. Honestly, you must stop choosing people who like the sound of their own voice. You must choose people who choose you. Choose people who listen to what your problems are. Choose someone who's going to come to the ground with you. Choose someone who's going to make sure that South Africans are put first. Right now we can see that there are jobs in this country. All along they said there's no jobs in South Africa. Where are the jobs coming from? Where? Obviously, because if you use your brain and you think, you say, oh, there's people who are not supposed to be here. Let me get rid of the people that are not supposed to be here so the people who are supposed to be here can get the jobs. Simple. It's not magic. If you remove the children that are not supposed to be in the schools that you say are full and South African children don't have a space, there will be space in schools for children. If you're saying there's no beds in hospitals, the hospitals are full, the medication is finished, obviously if you remove the people that are supposed to be getting medication from Nangwangwa and take them back to Mnangwangwa, you will have medication and beds and a functioning hospital. And lastly, you are going to take over those businesses that are owned by Somalians here. You are going to take over those businesses. And when you take over those businesses, you're not going to do something that's going to make those people happy. You are going to make that business a success. You are going to make that business a success for yourself, for your children, for your family, and for the future of this country. When you are going to a job, you are no longer working for yourself, you are working for the whole country. So you can't tell us you are tired of going to work. No, go and work. You are working for all of us. Because these people are not paying taxes. That's why we don't have money in the country. Now when you go and work and you pay tax, that money is to make sure that there's a future in this country. But you can't allow foreigners to tell you you are lazy. If you allow them to tell you are lazy, you're going to start believing that you're lazy. And if you want to drink on Friday after work and end it on Sunday before 8 and go to sleep. So you can wake up fresh in the morning to go to work. Okay? And to our sisters, if you want to marry them and go with them to their country. Okay? And you can build your Lagos and your Nigeria in Nigeria, not here.
I think, let me put it this way, with the meeting with the president, the best person to know what happened with the money, if there was money, where the exchange, who deposited, who was paid, and then the full amount wasn't given, and then it was later, is Pagalum Tarat, because it was the two of them that went to that meeting. So I think the perfect person to ask is Pagalum Tarati. Ask about Ngizwe, ask Ngizwe about Pagalum Tarati. He'll get the perfect answer there. For us, we can only take from what we're getting. But unfortunately, with the Ngizwe Mkunu story, I mean, we've been getting him swearing at us, all of that. It's okay, we understand. It's not easy to leave something serious like this. You know, we're not creating content while we're here. This is serious. This is people's lives. So I think the aspect or the time for content creation is over now. Now we're dealing with serious business. I think that's where we end with Ngizwe, because I think he had his time and the time is over. Now we're into serious stuff. Yeah.
Thank you for watching Akonas TV. Please don't forget to drop your comments, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Bye for now.
Drop the attitude so that will help you. I'm talking to you. Drop your attitude and give us the papers. I'm talking to you and we are dropping the attitude. What is wrong with you? Are you hungry?
I'm not hungry.
You want to sleep?
No.
We are working here and I'm not going to tolerate your nonsense.
What are you doing? Yeah, we're giving to one for people. No.
The verification is not done on the road. How many times must we tell you that the verification is not done on the road? I'm talking to him and he's telling me that he's not going to move from the car because there's no one in the car.
Because it's not closing.
Yeah, it's not closing. That is another issue. Can you please go and check that car if it's roadworthy and give him a ticket? Just check if it's roadworthy first. Let's go. Let's go. You get your papers in the car. Let's go. Because of your attitude, that's why I'm pulling you like this. You don't drop your attitude. Go inside. Don't get caught. Next time, drop the attitude.
My question is your own assessment, firstly, of this campaign about undocumented foreign nationals. Do you think its intention is precisely this isolation we might face? Who do you think is behind it, if that is the case?
Well, first, let me start by what they are complaining about. They are complaining that there's unemployment in South Africa and the jobs are being taken by foreigners. So let me ask you, do you think there'll be no unemployment now that they've chased the Africans? In fact, it will increase. I think they are complaining about a problem that exists, but the solution is wrong. And also, they are barking at a wrong tree because our economy is not doing well. It's the economy that deals with unemployment. Our economy is not doing well. We are still exporting things raw. We don't have sufficient resources. We're not creating enough entrepreneurs and so on. So we need to fix our economy. That's a problem that is real. But chasing Africans, in fact, of late, they were even chasing those who have documents. I saw somewhere somebody said, no, I have documents. They say they gave them to the police and say you'll sort that out at the police station. And then someone was saying, no, abahambe anyway. First of all, illegal immigrants must be sorted by government. It's illegal for civilians to be the ones that go around asking for documentation. The government must take its responsibility. There is no country that can exist in isolation and develop in isolation. Doesn't matter how big it is, how rich it may be, but you still need to trade with people. You still need to interact with people. Let me give you something that people sometimes don't think about. Here in Gauteng, we get water from the Lesotho Highlands. Is that not interdependent? More than 70% of our tourists come from the continent. If Africans said now they don't come to South Africa as tourists, will unemployment decrease or increase? I hope they will not isolate us, and I hope we will not continue with what we're doing. Yes, people mustn't be illegal. Nobody is condoning illegality, but that's the responsibility of government.